Welcome to the Fear and Greed Afternoon Market Report for Tuesday, the 5th of October 2021, where in just a few minutes, I tell you everything you need to know about what's happened in financial markets and the world of economics today. I'm Sean Aylmer. The S&P ASX 200 fell 0.4% today to finish at 7,248 points, dragged down by the tech sector. Technology stocks were down 3% today, with Afterpay dropping 5% to a two-month low. Fellow buy now, pay later group Zipco and artificial intelligence company Appen were also among the worst performers today, with their share prices down around 5%. The losses across the broader index were worse earlier in the day, down 1% at around midday. But shares regained some ground after a bit of optimism out of the Reserve Bank this afternoon. The Reserve Bank held its monthly board meeting today and did what it was widely expected to do, leave the official interest rate on hold at 0.1%. and continue its bond buying program until at least February. It's forecasting the economy to be back around its pre-Delta path in the second half of next year. That triggered a bit of a rebound in the ASX today. Now, at the top end of the market, 4 of the 5 best performers on the bourse today were gold miners. Gold Road Resources closed up more than 7%. Silver Lake was up 5.7%, St Barbara closed 5.2% higher, and shares in Regis Resources were up more than 4%. The other standout today was online marketplace Redbubble, up 7.2%. The energy sector was up as well, following a big jump overnight in the price of oil to a 3-year high. I mentioned this one this morning, with OPEC declaring it wouldn't lift production in coming months. In other economic news around today, the Bureau of Statistics said Australia recorded a record trade surplus during August of $15 billion. Exports were up 4%, while imports fell 1.5%. Also, the ANZ Roy Morgan weekly gauge of consumer confidence ticked higher last week. That's the 4th week in a row, and that's good news. And the latest ANZ job ads data shows that vacancies tumbled last month, but the measure is still 22% higher than January last year. Plenty of news away from markets. Dominic Perrottet was elected Premier of New South Wales by the Party Room following the resignation of Gladys Berejiklian last week. COVID daily case numbers in Victoria hit a new record for any state of 1,763. Premier Daniel Andrews said it reflected, in part, an outbreak relating to AFL Grand Final parties 10 days ago. Wall Street ended much lower this morning as tech stocks dragged the S&P 500 to its lowest close since July. Apple, Microsoft, Facebook and Amazon all tumbled. Facebook was the worst performer, down nearly 5% after it, along with subsidiaries WhatsApp and Instagram, suffered outages. That made for a tough day in the office for boss Mark Zuckerberg, whose fortune fell by about $10 billion as a result of the share price slump. That's it for the afternoon market report for Tuesday, the 5th of October 2021. Don't forget to hit follow on the podcast and find Fear and Greed on LinkedIn, Twitter and Facebook. Join me tomorrow morning for the Wednesday edition of the Fear and Greed Business Headlines. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your evening.